So first and foremost, the first thing I want to say is excuse my audio. I'm recording off my iPad because my phone is like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I got that iPhone, right? And like the charger is just like weird, right? So you gotta like bend the charger up in order to charge it. So it's like, I don't know, like it's weird. So I done broke like three chargers. My daughter just broke another charger yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just going through chargers. I'm gonna get a new phone eventually. So, but it'd be hard to like respond to certain things and look at certain stuff because my phone always like need to be charged at a certain moment, and then even the regular iPhone charger don't even work for it now. It need like the off-brand charger. Like, how did that like my phone that needs the off-brand charger? Like that's crazy. Anyway, let me just get into the video, right? So I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all in on some stuff about dark psychology, right? And how it's being used on you, and how well, I'm just gonna let y'all know what it is, right? Be okay, and this motherfucker's gonna be okay, and this motherfucker like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that, do something, but show some love, right? And so, right, when we look at the aspects of everything dealing with psychology, one does not register everything, right? So you may say you understand psychology on another level, but really you don't. You understand what I'm saying? Great manipulators or great psychologists can use these type of methods on you without you being aware this is what makes them great, right? Otherwise, how wouldn't they be great? First and foremost, we're going to start off with mind control, right? An intro to mind control, right? So everybody believes that mind control is this hypnosis type of thing that they got to put a circle on you or something, you know what I'm saying? That black and white circle, the spiral, right, of polarity, quote unquote, right? Let me let you in on another little secret, right? The black and white area would be where a lot of gods live and or exist. Let me just throw that in there. I'm gonna explain it to y'all another time, but let me throw that in there. If y'all want to understand what I'm talking about, it's a movie on YouTube called The Alien Code. I've been told y'all to watch it. Go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get into mind control, right? So mind control consists of the body doing what the mind is telling it to do, right? You understand what I'm saying? But it's in an instance where the mind is being told something and the body is reacting, right? So if we watching a scary movie, even though we consciously know that we are not in the movie, like you could be sitting right there, right? You see something, some type of horror film, right? And all of a sudden your body is jumping, right? You got to ask yourself, what is taking place? You know what I'm saying? When you watching this movie, right, it's leading you on to make you believe that this is what's happening, because the brain cannot decipher real from fake. Just like when you go to sleep, you believe it's real, which it is on a whatever. But you know, y'all get what I'm saying? Like, y'all think that's real. You think this reality is real. Why would TV be fake? It tells a vision, right? Y'all have to understand that the body is jumping because the mind is being told to do so, right? The TV is telling the mind to jump, and so the mind tells the body to jump. The body is reacting off what the mind is frightened by. You understand what I'm saying? So, and another thing y'all need to understand is this: frightened and heightened, right? Things become heightened when you frighten. Y'all got to understand that they are touching on things that you are aware of. They are reaching parts of the mind that you are unaware of. You understand? This is what I mean by a great psychologist or a great manipulator, right? They will get into your mind without you even being aware. So understanding that this is something that we need to be aware of is just the small. That's just the. Anyway, let me keep going with it, right? So we have to be aware of how. Excuse me, I'm having a brain fart for a second, but it's coming to me. Right. So love bombing is another thing that a manipulator will do to you. You understand what I'm saying? People will love bomb. You feel me? Like, for instance, right? You will get into a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, this person will start to like give you a whole lot of compliments when y'all first start talking, right? They give you a whole lot of compliments, and then all of a sudden they take it away after y'all have been together for a while. What this does is it makes the mind crave that energy again, right? Because you have been given this energy so long, you've become accustomed to it, right? And so what the manipulator can do is they can make scenarios like, okay, you go and buy them a certain thing and they give you that specific type of affection or attention or emotion or love again, right? Y'all got to understand these people know what a lot of these people know what's going on simply because they know that there are two types of people that are trying to achieve things in reality, right? The people that are just fresh out of a relationship. I'm not even gonna say two things, a lot of things, right? Let's talk about the people that have just lost a loved one. The people that just got out of a relationship which would be kind of considered the same thing, and people who are trying to achieve things in reality in life, like a business, musical goals, whatever you choosing. You know what I'm saying? These people are the average person that is easy to manipulate. This is why a lot of artists that come out in the game tend to get ripped off a lot because they're easy to manipulate. You got to understand, right? They already know the game. So what they do is they get you to jump through hoops by pretty much giving you this false narrative that they're going to provide you with such a life. Like if you want love, right? I'm going to like, okay, this is what I like, right? And when you get this for me, now this time I'm not gonna even give you the praise, right? Or love and affection, right? And that's gonna drive you even more crazy, right? So now I have you under my spell even more. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're looking for the love. I'm not giving it to you, and you like, what's going on? Because I've never felt this. Like you love bombed me in the beginning, and now it's like, what's going on? But a lot of people are not going to be able to detect it because people think that, oh, okay, when we first start talking, you know what I'm saying, there are butterflies and we feel good. And now it's like we don't feel that for one another. Most times it's because that person is subconsciously manipulating you. They don't even know that they consciously doing it, a lot of these people, but they subconsciously start to manipulate you psychologically because they want things in life because they've been watching TV that tells a vision, and that vision, and Cardi B has been telling them, oh, you need a Chanel bag, or you need this and that, you know what I'm saying? Or the TV is telling them, you need 5 badges, and you need them to be on the street, and you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta understand, like, psychology is a whole nother level, bro. There's a lot of things that I just learned from reading this book, fam. So look, y'all gotta understand, another thing is, right, when I ain't even gonna talk about mind games yet because I haven't finished that chapter, but I am gonna talk about this. People, charmers. You have to understand something about charmers, right? So, watch this. You have people, the Lucky Charms, the Luck of the Irish, the charms in general, bro. Charms, bracelets, and all of that, right? There are people that took that and became a literal charm. This is why they're good with people. Y'all have to understand that, bro. Understand that people are using their charming skills to get you to lower your guard down. You understand what I'm saying? Like they'll crack a joke, or they'll say something relative, or they'll make you feel comfortable just so that you lower your guard down so that they can do certain things with you, right? The book says, right? This is what the book say, but you can apply this to your everyday life, right? The book says when for instance, right, there could be somebody who's trying to, you know what I'm saying? So look, right, when you think about somebody who is trying to get your attention, or a person to make you laugh or something, and then they'll be like, okay, so which day am I taking you out? Wednesday or Friday, right? Now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, they make you seem like you have a choice, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying? You like, okay, I'm gonna go out with you Friday, right? Now, another person who isn't manipulating or trying to control the situation, right, is gonna say, "Can I take you out?" Right? They're not gonna, you know what I'm saying, try to charm you and then force feed you days to pick from, you know what I'm saying? And then after you like, why you making me pick between them days, all of a sudden they like, dang, why you analyzing everything I'm saying? Dang, that make me feel bad. Like, I don't even want to tell you that no more. I don't even want to be open with you no more. Now all of a sudden you trying to lower your guard and you like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just do that. Like, bro, y'all gotta understand that mine is one of the easiest to, okay, and then you gotta believe that things that aren't, things that you can't, bro, it's so much, bro. Look, so auditory and visual are another thing, right? If a person can sell you a dream, you know what I'm saying? Your vision is the strongest thing possible, right? So if they're getting you to use your imagination and image in certain things in your life, right? So let's say this person is like, okay, we're going to sell and we're going to go to Paris, and you buy into that, right? They have visually got you under their control, right? So this is what's taking place. The things that your visual, even if you turn blind, you still able to see, like you able to imagine. This is how strong your visual is, right? So this is the first way to bring things into reality. You start to image in, right? You have to put that image into this reality. So if they get you to image in a dream that they've created, right? Now you under their spell for however long you believe in that dream. You feel me? Y'all got to understand. And then whatever auditory that you cannot perceive through sound, because like dogs can hear whistles that you can't, right? Whatever audio, it really can distort your reality and your subconscious mind, because now all of a sudden you trying to listen out for, okay, for instance, right, your perception of hearing can be damaged for one, and then all of a sudden, right, there's an entity that has been brought forth because you've been listening to this tune for so long. You can't even detect this energy or this sound coming out of that. You know what I'm saying? They did studies to where they took like bottles of Sprite, right, and then put it in a picture, very, very small, so that the person would not even be able to see it. They'd be paying attention to everything else, right? And so the thirsty ones, after they did this, whatever, you know what I'm saying, drill construct, the word is escaping me right now. Trial, right? After they did this trial, right, 50% of the people wanted Sprite, and the other people, the 50% that were thirsty wanted Sprite. So they knew that they could manipulate the mind by showing you images, right, without you even being aware of it. So y'all gotta understand that the typical person, right, can show you an image that you are fearful of, right, that you are in fear of, right? And now when you get around this person, you are a little bit timid, you know what I'm saying? Because they subconsciously have shown, if somebody knows your fears, they have an advantage over you, you know what I'm saying? Like a giant advantage. And then if they are able to capitalize by using their mind, bro, it's over. I say that to say, bro, a lot of y'all need to start taking charge in y'all life and understand that you are in control of your mind as long as you are aware of it. If you're not aware how psychology works, or haven't even began to dive in to what it is, then you most likely are being manipulated. Not even most likely, you are being manipulated and don't even know it, right? Because the people that you surround yourself by, they have been watching TV that shows and influences them with dark psychology, but it's on a small base level. You just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all be like, if you love me, you would do this, right? And that's dark psychology. Y'all have to understand that that's manipulation at its finest. Like, what type of person, like, who are you to say, if you love me, you would do this, right? And I used to do shit like that, right? And it's like, bro, if you still in that mindset or that mind frame and you think that that's okay, for instance, like if your girl or your man trying to leave, whatever you consider that person to be, right? If they try to leave and you grab them by the arm, you're a controlling mind freak, right? Like, you are very controlling, and you need to understand the psychology behind that, the psychological thing. You are, first of all, the person, you're not even doing it covertly, right? Like, bro, you putting it right into the battle in the forefront. So it's just like the person is 9 times out of 10 gonna run from you, right? You have to understand that when you see these things on TV, they're over exaggerating. In real life, people use manipulation tactics that the brain provides, that the mind provides, that you won't even be able to perceive. This is why people are able to get away with stuff and not even go to jail, because they use their mind and not their body, right? They use their mind to make you use your body, right? A lot of y'all can't even control yourselves when y'all in public. This person can just be sitting there and having themselves a good time, and you not even having a good time. You gotta put your hands on them. You gotta come touch them, see what they doing. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you? You just can't control yourself, and they're fully aware of that. And so they sit, dude, you have to understand, silence is the most powerful tool ever, right? When you are silent, right, the person does not know what's going on inside your mind, do they? Exactly. So it's very hard to read you. So they don't know your next move, even if you give them a hint, they still not gonna know, because you've been silent for so long. Silence is key and power. So understand that psychology is being used against you, and you need to do something about it.